Niners fans, where are you at? Yes, the Bay Area. San Francisco 49ers faithful, where are you at? So, a rumor that's been going around, I think it's based off of like something like the Raiders coach, Antonio Pierce, went to Arizona State, could be friends with Brandon Aiyuk. That doesn't matter. What's going around the interwebs is a big trade rumor between the Niners and the Raiders, right? The Niners and the Raiders. The trade is Brandon Aiyuk for Davante Adams. Those would be the principal partners in the deal, the principal pieces of the deal. Davante Adams for Brandon Aiyuk. What do I think about that? Well, how about this? For Niners fans, Davante Adams is a built now receiver who wants to win, who's built to win, who would be playing for a win now team, built to win the Super Bowl. Davante Adams is a little bit bigger than Brandon Aiyuk. I like his presence a little bit more downfield than Brandon Aiyuk, okay? And I believe that Adams is just a red zone target. I believe that you throw that ball up to Davante Adams in the red zone and in the end zone, and he's going to come down with it a lot. Okay. What could be a negative, right? Let's see. Brandon Aiyuk has more potential, and right now, like by far. So Brandon Aiyuk has more potential. He's younger, and I think he's a little bit faster, definitely, than Davante Adams. So Brandon Aiyuk is like right around 6 feet tall, 215 pounds. He's fast. Okay. Davante and Aiyuk is 26 years old. Adams is 31. That's a huge difference, right? Adams has some wear and tear on him. So we have to measure this when we're Niners fans. I don't have to at all, though. I love what Adams would give to the Niners. Davante Adams gives the Niners this downfield threat that is so dangerous in today's game. It's meaningful in today's game. You can throw a 50-50 down to Davante Adams with confidence that the ball's probably not going to get intercepted, like a 50-50, right? And with confidence that if he's not going to catch the ball, he might even get a flag. I love that. I believe that Russell Wilson does that with the Broncos. He used to do that with the Broncos or something like that. I think that coaches have said that 50-50 balls, getting a potential flag on that, it can be a strategy. Regardless of that, though, I love Davante Adams' potential downfield for the Niners and his red zone threat potential with the Niners. Okay. Now, I said Adams, 31 years old. Aiyuk, 26 years old. Here's another difference, though, and I get that they have different amount of seasons in the NFL, right? Different experience level. However, Aiyuk, 0 seasons with 10-plus touchdowns. Aiyuk, 0 seasons with 10-plus touchdowns. It's about getting those touchdowns. It's about getting 7 or 6 instead of 3 in those close games. And it's about you got to score. You got to get those touchdowns, and you have to convert. Now, this could be that, Aiyuk's probably had fewer targets. The Kyle Shanahan system is more conducive to there's a lot of targets to go around, right? Debo. You got George Kittle, of course. You got Christian McCaffrey in these more recent years. Yeah, as a receiver. So, but Aiyuk, 0 seasons with 10-plus touchdowns. Davante Adams, 6 seasons with 10-plus touchdowns. Davante Adams, 6 seasons with 10-plus touchdowns. It is more often than not that Davante Adams in his career, in a season, will have 10 or more touchdowns. I think I saw like 18 in one season, 14 in one. Okay, got it. He does that for the Niners. They're really on their way to winning the big game. Finally. Okay. So with that said, however, I like Aiyuk's feistiness, and I like Aiyuk's ability to get open in the midfield, in the center of the field. I like that a little bit better, but it might not necessarily be about apples to apples, because this is like an apples to oranges type of thing, even when it's receivers that we're talking about, the same position. And this is why. I think that the Niners could legitimately not be thrilled with Brandon Aiyuk. I know that in the past, there have been negotiations with like Robbie Gould, Deebo Samuel, I think even Nick Bosa, right? Where it's gone on to training camp. There's been holding out, I believe. But this one seemed a little bit different. Like the dust hadn't settled from the Super Bowl. I think it was like the Monday or Tuesday after Super Bowl Sunday. And Aiyuk and his, Aiyuk's, I think it's his fiance or his partner is going on and saying that it could be his last season, last time he sets foot in Levi's. It's like, what? Dude, can you like let the friggin' the dust settle for a second? I do not think that his flirtations with other teams is going well for him. I do not love that business decision. And even if he gets paid, which is eventually going to get paid from someone, I don't love that. It would be okay. Say the Niners do sign Brandon Aiyuk. Like I would never want to be in contract negotiations with that dude again. I'm not even kidding. It's just like he's bringing the focus away from winning in football when honestly this sucks to say, but like the Niners, each and every member of the Niners need to be like taking their vitamins, saying their prayers and dedicating their lives to winning a Super Bowl, to getting over that hump. It is going to take nothing short of like pure dedication to win a Super Bowl. And of course, Ayuk's been training and whatnot, but like, I know that Jerry Rice was always dedicated to winning a Super Bowl. He's always dedicated to working and winning. I know that Brandon Aiyuk is dedicated to winning as well, right? And also, I know that Brandon Aiyuk is committed to like just tearing it up on social media, saying whatever just like creating controversy, stirring the pot, maybe not doing good business and being an honest broker right now of like negotiation and business. Okay? We'll see where it goes. But in terms of a Davante Adams for Brandon Aiyuk trade, Brandon Aiyuk, I love you, my man, but that trade is C-Train Station approved.